Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Beastar Moda here, and yes, I've been working. I don't know if you've noticed already, but I've been kind of messing around with my mic again. I know in some of the previous commentaries you've seen, I've just been tinkering with it, and it sounds kind of like out of whack. I know it sounds really bad, and it may not even sound the best right now. Or like for those of you who've been subscribed to me for a little while, have been watching my videos. It seems like my mic quality is kind of like really up and down. Especially these past few videos, it's been really down in my opinion. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments. Please tell me how my mic sounds. In the past commentaries, at least for the past few months, at least this past month or two, because what had happened was, I think I had told this story previously, but I want to go ahead and tell it again, just to kind of get some things cleared up. So, I thought it'd be this brilliant idea to reformat my computer, and just briefly explain what reformatting means. It pretty much means, hey, I want to get my computer and make it like it's brand new, or I just got it from the, store or whatever. And that's not necessarily the case in some scenarios. You have to do it properly to do it. And I think what happened was I didn't choose the right driver to reformat my computer properly. I have a 64-bit and I have like a very low-grade processing computer. But nonetheless, I think I accidentally got the wrong driver. So, and you guys, I've told you before, I'm not a big computer person. I don't know much about them. They scare me. They're complicated machines, man. I mean, if you do anything wrong, you can temporarily or permanently even screw up your computer. That's why you've noticed that my audio drivers have been kind of out of whack lately. I think I messed up with the audio driver too. I think it has something to do with the version of the driver, which is pretty stupid. It does bother me a little bit because, it sounds like, for those of you who play the Xbox, you've heard the way people's Connect mic sounds. It kind of like has some weird little background like noise. It's like some kind of extra echo-ish like noise. I don't know how to describe it because it sounds almost like I'm underwater. I don't know. It just gets like really weird sometimes. And this is probably going to do it a little bit to get used to it like the mic is, but I tried a new driver and I went to my laptop because my laptop I was sure had the previous driver of the Realtek high definition audio. And I'd asked a few commentators about it to see what they had known about it. I'm not sure if they know about it yet because I haven't really responded, but I asked some of my commentators that I do know that like to reply to me a lot and stuff, because it's important to me as a commentator to make sure my mic quality is not out of whack. I mean, of course, I have a pretty good mic to record. It's a Triton AX720, I think, or it's called the 720. You guys know what I'm talking about already, probably, but I've been recording with it ever since I started commentaries, and I've slowly found ways to improve my mic quality, and I did this one thing where I reformatted my computer, like I said, about 3 months ago, and ever since then I felt like the sound quality of my videos have just been out of whack. It's really frustrating as a commentator because you want to try and give the best quality content possible, and then whenever I sound like I'm underwater sometimes while I'm like, it really frustrates me, guys. And I do feel bad about it. I'm not gonna like let it get to me too much, but I just find it quite irritating at times. And like I said, I'm sure you guys have probably noticed it in some of the commentaries, but I don't know. With that out of the way, nonetheless, I got you some Battlefield 3 gameplay here. This was actually from that big gameplay that took a while to complete. The guy that set the score, I think he set it to like 200 points, it looks like, because we're at 162 currently. And I'm trolling this guy right here. He's over here trying to shoot the mortar, right? And I don't think I knew how to knife him. I was over here trying to knife him or something. I couldn't remember what I was doing with the guy, so I just shot him in the head. I don't know. That was kind of funny, but I don't know, guys. I mean, I've been liking Battlefield 3 a lot. I'm excited for Battlefield 4 because it does look really cool. It seems like a big step up from Battlefield 3. A lot of people are saying Battlefield 3 was more or less just kind of like a beta test for their Frostbite 3.0 engine, I believe is what it is, or I'm pretty sure it's the 3.0 or 2.0. I'm probably wrong. I don't really. That shows you how much I know about Battlefield 3 and the whole Battlefield franchise. But ever since back on YouTube, I've been kind of getting into this franchise a little bit more every time. So it's good fun. It's a different game. You guys should definitely try if you have it. Pick it up again. Like I said, it kind of relates to what I was talking about, where I was just like, if you're kind of getting bored or irritated with a game, just swap and get a new one, or whatever. I'm not saying swap the game out, but unless it's irritating you that bad. But I'm not ever going to try and make myself play a game if I'm frustrated with it, because there's no point in being angry all the time. You don't want that blood pressure to get up. You don't want that to happen. That's not good. So if a game's kind of getting me boiled a little bit, I'll be like, okay, time to put you down and play something different. So here's Battlefield 3. I like it, man. It's cool. It's a beautiful looking game, very pleasing, very visually appealing. I've probably said this before. I've probably been repeating myself a lot, guys. So, I apologize for that. But like I said, my mind's been on fixing this mic quality, man. I've been working at it for like the past 3 months, just trying to get it fixed ever since it screwed up. But I think I finally got it to where it sounds at least better than what I had it on the last commentary and the ones before that. So feel free to let me know. Feel free to let me know down in the comments. I know I got a little tongue tied there, but yeah, guys, I like to have your feedback. And if you didn't really notice anything before, then hey, that's great. Maybe I'm just noticing things more than I probably should because it's my content. Maybe I just notice it a little bit more than you guys do, but I don't know. I feel as if it sounds a lot worse than it used to back in maybe late 2012 when I figured out how to fix the mic where I got the HD mic audio. But anyway, I'm done talking about the mic because I know you guys are probably like, is this just going to be a mic commentary? And no, I know it sounds kind of boring, but yeah, that's why I'm pretty much done with it. So I guess I kind of want to talk about a few things. So a lot of people have been actually asking me in the comments, well, not like a lot, but just some people have been asking me like, hey, what did you confirm on the console that you're going to plan on buying? It honestly depends. If I have enough money to afford a console, I'm probably going to get the PlayStation 4 just for the simple fact that it's $100 cheaper. I know a lot of people are going to nod their heads for some people that are fans of the Xbox One already and stuff. I understand too. Also, I wanted to add this on all the stuff that people were getting mad about the Xbox One. It seems as if Microsoft actually listened, or at least they listened because their profits were going down. That's probably the only reason their influence on listening. But regardless of that, they dropped a lot of the problems that people hated. As far as you can't really share games unless you had I think you can only share it with one guy before. It was some whack stuff, man. I didn't like it. I didn't like the sound of a lot of the stuff they had. But I'm glad they actually got convinced to actually change it, so that's pretty good to know. But it's still $100 more as far as I'm concerned. That all could change. I'm not exactly for sure. I'll probably have to look more into detail about the consoles, and I may not even get either one of them right off the bat. I may just stick with the 360 that I have because, like I said, I mean, that's still $400. I think that's the cheapest. I could be incorrect with that, but $400 is still a lot of money, in my opinion, just to drop on a gaming console if the one I have currently works just fine. I mean, and not to include, you still have to buy your games for it. It's not like it comes with a bunch of games as far as I'm concerned, so you still have to buy your own games too. So it all depends on the situation. I mean, it depends on what situation you're in, I guess you can say. For me, I still haven't got that job. I'm still been looking a little bit for jobs, man. It's rough because where I live, there's MTSU, right? And that's just a pretty big college, and a lot of people don't want to hire people that are under 18 when they could, have employees that are over 18 or so that work for them. It's just kind of like I don't really know necessarily the reasoning behind it, but I'm sure there's actually good reason. There probably always is, but like I said, that's just the reason that is. And it makes sense. Why would you hire a 16 or 17-year-old when you can hire someone that's older and possibly more mature? Whatever. I don't know. Just my thoughts. Just kind of been messing around with that, guys. I mean, let me know in the comments what you think you plan on getting. If you plan on getting a console at all, a new one. That's just kind of my thoughts. I mean, I'll probably get a PS4 just for the simple fact of the lower cost, but I don't know. I'll probably eventually get an Xbox One. I'll probably end up getting them both, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Because I like to play with, my subscribers. It's fun to play with you guys, so feel free to always message me or whatever and be like, hey, do you want to play? And I'll be like, most likely, yeah, if I'm not busy with another party or whatever. I like playing with you guys. It's fun to interact with my subs, so, that's that. I think this gameplay is getting wrapped up pretty quickly. It looks like a 196 or something like that scored. That's the end of the game, guys. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the topic of the commentary, and you guys have an awesome day, and of course, I will see you in the next one.